Hey, how's it going, folks? Ryan Chadwick here to bring you the new Liberty Good News. Today I'm bringing you Spirit Week into as Halloween approaches. We're exciting news about our student chefs, including an announcement about winners from their recent class competition.
And that's not all, Ryan. Today we've got a garage talk with Lance and Mr. Timmons and 2 minutes with Olivia and Mr. Hole.
Whoa, Krista, slow down. We can't give too much away. We need to reduce the time on these intros and the editor will get mad at us.
Right. I remember our producer and writer talking about that.
Alyssa, Krista, whatever your name is, you'll learn in time. It's all... Let's get that out of the way. Let's roll the intro. Let's go. Now, starting off with this week's news, we have School Spirit Week, a time to celebrate our spirit with the spirits of the astral planes.
Right. This week is Spirit Week. So dress up, take a picture, and DM at LHSFalx on Instagram to win a prize.
You can also send your spirit photos to LHS Falx Yearbook to be featured in this year's yearbook. So, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Today's Orange Day, so you better have your orange on. I do. Or you can take a picture with a pumpkin. Also, tomorrow is Blackout Day, so wear your favorite blackout to blend in with the creatures of the night.
Wednesday is What's Cooking Day, where you make your favorite bake and favorite treats and share it with us. Hey, Krista, you got anything cooking on Wednesday?
Obviously, I'm cooking brownies. I bet you just burned everything, Ryan.
Whatever, Christina, I'm always cooking up great things. Thursday's Throwback Day, where you guys can submit a picture of favorite past costume you wore as a kid, or create it with more of a pizzazz look. Doesn't really matter, you do you. Anyways, I gotta go take care of this. Bye.
Finally, Friday is Costume Day or School Spirit Day. So, wear your favorite school spirit stuff or your favorite costume, but keep it school appropriate. We're watching you, Mr. G.
Hey, Chris, it's time to give up the mic. It's 2 minutes with Olivia now. Roll it.
Thank you, Ryan Chadwick. And for my 10 questions in 2 minutes, we are here with Mr. Hole. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so let's get started. What is your favorite thing about being bald?
Summers. I don't have to worry about all the heat, and like it doesn't get cold or it doesn't get hot up there during the summertime, but I do have to watch out for the sunburn.
What is your least favorite thing about being bald?
Wintertime, I always have to wear hats. And summertime too. Always having to wear hats in the summertime because of the sunburns.
Describe your favorite shirt.
My favorite shirt, I wear this long sleeve shirt almost like every day, but it's the Seahawks t-shirt, long sleeve shirt. I have like 3 pairs of them, and they're my favorite team.
Yeah, go Hawks. What was your first car?
My first car was a Ford Focus. It was a stick, and I remember driving it home for the first time. I didn't know how to drive a stick, and I drove it home and learned how to drive a stick on the way home from buying it. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Mine was a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
What was your favorite class in college?
My favorite class in college was a project management class. So I went to PSU and studied business, and I love taking this project management course.
And then who is your favorite Kardashian?
Chloe?
Okay. Do you remember when you do you remember when you tripped over a desk in my AP Lang class last year?
No, but I'm sure it must have been really embarrassing.
Yeah, it was really funny. If you had to work at any other school in Oregon, which would it be?
Oh, that's a tough choice. That would be a really tough one. But I think I'd just pick something closer to my house. But I love Liberty. Liberty is where it's at.
And now for the last two longer questions. What was your first impression of the class of 2021?
Oh, you guys were like a lively bunch. I remember standing out in the hallways, and you guys were like, you guys all knew each other from Pointer. And I also remember like you guys loved donuts. When we had the donuts for like attendance, like treats for donuts, you guys were in there and you guys loved the donuts. So one thing I remember.
Donuts. Okay, last question. How is counseling different in quarantine?
Oh man, it's just so much different. I miss having the face to face. I miss having people come to my office and say hi. I miss like just the randomness just that we had in the school building. Yeah, and just that person to person. I miss every one of you guys, and it's hard with just looking at a screen and seeing you guys through a screen.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Mr. Hull. And back to you, Ryan Chadwick.
Thanks, Olivia. Always love learning something new about our Liberty staff. Now, seniors, we got something very important news to tell you. So listen up. Are you listening? Good, because I'm not. This Wednesday is College Application Day at 9 a.m. where college reps are there to help out in and out of state college applications. In preparation for our event, 50% of that application should be done beforehand. Not after, before.
On Wednesday, seniors will be able to apply for Oregon Promise. Oregon Promise is a grant for seniors who may plan on attending community college. So, while we're still talking about seniors, you can access info on your class of 20.
Thanks, Krista. So, everybody, today on Garage Talk, we have Principal Timmons. How you doing, Mr. Timmons?
I'm doing good, Lance. I decided since it's Garage Talk, I'm going to set up in my garage and do Garage Talk from one garage to the other.
Thank you very much. I love that. All right, so I got some questions here for you today.
All right, what do you
First
got?
question is, what do you miss most about not having students and staff in school right now?
Energy, Lance, for sure. Missing the energy of kids in the halls, kids in class, in the commons, going to and feeling the energy of kids at activities and concerts and events and sports, just energy.
Yeah, I miss that too. It's just like a bunch of energy you're not getting. You used to go back to school after the summer and see all your friends every day, and well, we're not. Like, you don't see anybody, and it hurts everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
My second question for you is, what is the most challenging part of social distancing for you?
Well, with school, related to school, it's just recreating every system that we do, that we operate school with. Whether that, we had to come up with Falcon Fly-Through at the beginning of the year to get books and supplies and everything.
I remember.
And then, we don't know for sure yet about second quarter. So we're making plans. Should we be distance learning? So we have to get another Falcon Fly-Through. We have to figure out when we do all of our meetings and how all the systems work with school. So it's just recreating every system that we operate with.
Yeah, because for years you didn't have to be put on the spot with a deadly virus that spread through the whole world that you have to now work over. Like, that must have been hard for you.
It's impacted the way we do school, and you all feel it. Everybody feels that.
All right, so my last and final question for you is, what's the first thing you will do when we are back in school, if we're back?
Yeah, I just would love to be able to stand at the doors as kids are coming into school and just welcome everybody back. And, good to see you. Welcome to Liberty. And just that just, honestly, that just sounds fun.
That would be an iconic moment.
Yeah, it'll feel good when we get there. It'll feel good.
Yeah.
What about you?
First thing I do when I go back to school? Well, probably do something really funny in the lunch table, something like that. Probably make it.
Be careful, Lance.
I don't know, Mr. Timmons. I haven't gone to school in a while. I've fallen out of the loop. All right, I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Timmons.
Oh, happy to hang out with you.
All right. Back to you, Ryan Chadwick.
Wait, did they just cut us off because Lance had a big time interview with the principal and we get cut off? I'm big time. They can't just cut me off.
Yeah, they don't usually cut me off. I usually know my lines and I know how to read the script. I'm the professional here, and you're just Ryan.
You know what? I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't even hear that. Okay, where are we? Okay, yearbooks. Pre-orders are now available for yearbooks. Order yours today from Yearbook Order Center. Use code 7789. Use the code, okay? So, yeah.
Books will start out at $60 until the end of the year. After January 1st, they will be $65. So, pre-ordering your book before January will ensure you will have a yearbook. With the presidential election happening in over a week, the yearbook wants your pre-election thoughts. So, fill out the yearbook survey in your advisory or class of Google Classroom.
Okay, let's just make this easy for everyone. Just write me in president. Write me in for the president. Seriously, I got style. I got what it takes. I'm literally the best person out there. Disclaimer, let's get on this week's halftime update. Ugh.
Thanks, Ryan. This is this week's halftime update. As we know now, sports are not allowed, and athletes miss sports, but so do coaches. This week we're going to hear from some of our coaches and what they miss about sports and the athletes.
I would have to say that the thing I miss most about sports at Liberty is meeting all the new people that join the team and seeing everyone interact with each other and all the relationships that come out of such a great group of people.
Hey, Liberty, what I miss about sports is you. I miss all the fun times we had together. I miss working hard and playing hard, meet day, practice day, every day. I just miss being around, well, my family.
What I miss about Liberty Athletics? Rebounds, touchdowns, goals, coaches caring about kids, our community support, and every single Falcon. Let's go!
Hey Liberty, this is what I miss about sports. All of my kids, all these pictures, all these memories. It's not always just the races and the wins and the losses, but all of our traditions, and I miss them very much.
What I miss about athletics at Liberty is just hanging out during water breaks on the field, all the kind of jokes, and just hanging out with the players on the sideline. That's what's fun.
Hey, everybody. What I miss most is just being around all the guys in the gym. I miss seeing guys like Justin Davis and Zandon come into my office and say hi. I miss talking Blazers with Connor.
Friday night under the lights, student section going crazy, band playing loud. Everybody charging the field to celebrate a Falcon victory. Can't wait to be back under the lights, back together again for all Liberty Athletics.
It's got to be the camaraderie and the competition, from the daily grind of practice to the team dinners, activities, and then game day, watching the girls put their hearts into it, coming together and competing. So much fun.
Hanging out with the guys and the girls and clowning around, having a good time, enjoying the camaraderie of teamwork, whether it's with wrestling, football, whatever.
What I miss about sports at Liberty is all the effort and hard work that is put into practice pay off in the matches.
Thanks, coaches. We are all looking forward to getting back on the fields and courts with you guys. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Keenan. Now, we heard that recently some of our chefs in Miss Kira's class competed in the crepe making and plating competition. Plating, just look at Gordon Ramsay. Videos of him on YouTube. You understand, like right there. Okay, Miss Culinary, the culinary art teacher, had this to say about the competition. The advanced culinary art students were asked to do a crepe competition on plating techniques. The students were given all the items to make basic crepes and got to include their own tweaks and twists. The results were amazing, and I was so proud of the effort that each and every student put in their plating. That sounds like amazing. Now let's take a look at the competition. Oof, now I'm hungry. I wonder when Liberty Uber Eats is starting up.
Ryan, stop thinking about yourself. This was a cooking class competition. And with that, we have the announcement of the winners. So, editor, drum roll please. As voted by the Liberty staff, we have Sarah Muller and Serwin Friedman Tesoro. Hopefully I said your name right. Great work, you guys. Really impressive.
Okay, I think this episode was a quicker one than usual, so let's hope it stays that way. We don't want a writer and editor going on strike in the 4th episode. That would not be good.
Yeah, they work really hard to get the show out every week, and it's really nice to see them help.
Nah, the producers said that we can't afford to pay them anymore, so we need to be more careful in how we treat them. I mean, I think we obviously have the hardest jobs. Me and Carissa can easily agree on that. The anchors and reporters go out there living in the wild, living dangerously with our quest for news. I've had to fight 3 homeless people. I went into it like a big old Walmart. It was insane. While the editors just stay at home in their computers, nice, cozy, warm weather, doesn't have to care about anything outside. They put music and subtle little edits here and there. It's crazy.
I don't know about that, Ryan. I think we should watch what we say. They might hear us. Well, they do hear us. Anyways, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for next week's LTV Liberty Good News. Everyone have a swell day. Even you, Ronaldo.
Ew, did you just say, did you just tell me to have a swell day? Whatever, Chris. Put this in the very end. Like, very, very end, the Easter egg. I hate this hair. It's too fluffy. Okay.